Greetings and love, greetings and happiness. You know, I'm back here again, you know. Um, Knowing that I can't go see my kids and when more, kind of really shape me. You know, knowing that if I go near the building, police are at me. If I go near any shop where I know them frequent, police are at me. So that kind of really shaped me up. Nothing else never shaped me. You see, because the agreement we have with the mediator, it's I suppose it can pop up at any time. You know, I don't need to call you and tell you anything. I can just pop up and I'll be there. But as I said, this is going to be, a little shaking up for me. So this is part 2. Is it part 2 of the last straw and a bit of why I got divorced. You see, lots of things been happening. Since I got to America and been here for the first 3 weeks to almost a month, I didn't even get my green card yet. At one point when I just got here, Jessica told me to leave her house. I should have took her advice. That was a stupidly good advice and I didn't took it. I didn't take it. Just imagine, you leave your country and someone that you and them build a relationship, and by the 3rd week, they're telling you this. That was a red flag. I started seeing red flags. And I'm like, she helped me, and not because, she said this, I'm going to just give up on her. I didn't. And the reason why she said that was, one, it was a little about money, or she only used the money part of it to cover why we were arguing. But because she said something about money, I'm just putting that in there, But the main part of it was, she was still going to see her ex-boyfriend, having tea, having this, having that, saying, like, yo, we Jamaican, we not do them thing that once you leave someone, once you leave a relationship, those persons don't really, you don't see them unless it's on the road and you say hi. You don't call them, you don't text them. You don't see any of my ex texting me. But that was a red flag also, and I let it slide because, I'm here and she spend up all this money to get me here so we can build a team, and I'm a person who like to give people a chance. Who like to give people lots of chances. Why I said that though is to also highlight my mom got here. My mom was supposed to help with the kids, but before I jumped to my mom's boyfriend was here. And truthfully, it was a good hanging out, It was a good hanging out. When he was here, he has good energy, he's a kind person, and, I'm like, yo, you guys know that we got divorced. You might not know why, but you guys need to be on your P's and Q's, is it? You guys need to be aware and do stuff how Ocha said to do it. So my mom boyfriend didn't listen. And then he wasn't supposed to go home, as I said in the video earlier, but he had to leave early. This is just, a little highlight. But why I'm bringing up this now is this guy was coming to the house, and I know my kids, and I am like, yo, listen to me please. No, I know that we're not together like that, so I don't really need to say certain things to you, but you have to be careful of Ife. Ife loves to run, go and sit in people's laps, sit in people's legs, and I'm not living here, but as long as I'm here, it's okay. No, it's not okay. As long as you're here. You don't let the child sit in everyone's lap. It's my mom's friend, I know that. He know I raise my kids, so he knows that these things are something that, I will speak about because the way I am raising my kids. So I don't have a problem with Ife doing it once, but she can't do it all the time. This is not good for a girl child, but the mom don't know these things. Why not? Or why doesn't she want me to bring her awareness to these things? Alright. Although she was like that, it was pretty funny, because at some point, dude find out he couldn't talk on his phone. He couldn't talk on his phone, so he had to go way down to the door, or way out to the library, because she started to get upset at him, until she kicked him out and said, no, you can't stay here anymore. He didn't have anywhere else to go. So he had to book an early ticket and, fly out. My mom got here a few days after. I talked to my mom, but she have some old ways, and I am going to build a video on my family also, bro. Because I talk to these people, I talk to them, I try and guide them, and they don't listen to me. She come here from Jamaica with her old ways, old mental ways. And I say, yo, you cannot bring that in America. Which I understand when Jessica kick her out and say she can't be there anymore. I understand, it was because Jessica didn't want me to be telling the kids certain stuff, because Ife was hitting her grandmother, and Ife is becoming a little bully like Jessica. And I'm trying to stop that. But no, she doesn't want me to stop that. So she kicked my mom out the house because my mom was telling me what Ife was doing, and she don't really want anyone else to tell the kids what to do. But she can't bully me. She can bully everyone else, but she can't bully me. Actually, let me take off this here. Nobody can bully me. Now God pick me. I tell you now already, G. Nobody can bully me. Is it? Alright. So please, before you come in my life, try bully me and use me and do all sort of ungodly thing. God, I'm a guide. God, I'm a protector. And I don't know, as I said, if I'm an earth angel or something. Anything you guys try, physically, spiritually, or mentally, God, my angels, my ancestors, my ascended masters, and my higher self is watching over me. I'm not asking, I am telling. Alright, back to this one. So my what me did there? Yeah. Let me back up a second. My mother now, she kinda not listen and she bring her whole habits them here, you know? And the whole habit thing not even me like them. And as I say, I have to build a thing for my family, because not even my family like them. And she can even go around if she did need to stay or need to get some help at other family members. We know how she stay, which that kind of, but I talk about that another time. But Jessica kicked my mother out of the house also. The kids are big enough to understand. If they like explain and distract herself when she see things is happening in front of her that she doesn't really like, Safi will focus on other stuff, but Safi is a very smart child. It is a very smart child. She took herself in a different world and started playing. And Safi at home, observe, understand, and see who is right and who is wrong. So no one can pull anything on Safi. So that's why when I talk to Safi and I asked Safi the question and she told me that someone touched her, it's because she trusts me. She understands I wasn't upset at her. I was upset at the adults who know. And they didn't reach out to me. At the school who know, and they didn't reach out to me, but they did call childcare on me. That's why. So Safi, no, I'm not upset at her. But after my mom got kicked out, you know, yeah, that was a couple of hard moments because we had to find somewhere for her. But back to Jessica. And a bit more about me and her. Same thing that happened with my mom friend with the phone thing. My auntie would call her when I'm talking to my auntie Natalie. I don't talk to her that much, but when I do, I talk. I talk to my friends in Jamaica a lot, even if she doesn't like it. Yeah, but I don't do it to spite her. I just know that she don't like it, and what I do is I have to talk to these people because these people was there and I was raised all by myself, but these people is like family to me. So even if she doesn't like it, that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. No one should let you stop doing what you love, doing and connecting with who you love. You know? Yeah, she tried those stuff with me. Tell me I'm always on the phone, I'm always this, I'm always that. When I used to work, and I know we are having a kid and stuff, I give her all my paycheck. I don't really want much, but at times there's stuff that I really am going to get, you know? So I'll possibly wait until tax season to get something big or my birthday. Those are two major days. I tell her don't buy any clothes for me. I don't really need any clothes. Clothes is not my favorite thing, you know, because I can't really get the clothes that I want. But now I can. See my fluffy ears? You know, you see how I dress like a ninja sometimes, covering my face with my kitty cat ears, you know? This is the way I dress. This is the type of clothes I'm looking for, you know? But what I'm saying is, I told her, yo, even when I was working, I say, yo, if at least one time a month you can give me $100 out of my paycheck, stuff like that. You know, yeah. because you would got to have a little money to spend. Foods in the house, foods in the house, internet's in the house. I don't really need much, So only thing I try to buy at some point is like a table tennis rubber racket from rubber for my racket. I definitely am trying not to pressure her, even though I know she's a hoarder of money. She hoards money. Yeah, she pretends like she don't like having money, but what she likes to do is keep up with the people who is in a better position than her. You see my eyes? Or you want me to look at the camera? She tried to keep up with the people who is in a better position than her, who has 2 houses. We're paying rent, dude. 2 houses, renting out 1. Every second she purchase. I'm not saying you can't buy stuff, but when I say I need something and then I buy like an iPad to do my work, you keep shoving this in my phone. Remember, you get a phone now, and the phone was this, the phone was that. Oh, I watch you buy so much things. I don't say that to her. I'm not disrespectful, but I take it like a champ, and I just, be like, just be careful, I think I might deserve this. I don't really say that to her, but I might say something at some point if she keeps bringing it up. My iPad, I was starting my business before COVID hit. I started to sell, and then COVID hit, and then it break down, Yeah, if I would get any, like I get my PS5, the first PS5 I got, because I had multiple PS5, multiple games, multiple this, multiple that. She would complain so much every time I get something. And when she gets something, I don't even say anything, because she, I think if you're married, it's respectful for the female to do and feel comfortable in their, not just their own home, but in their mind and their heart, that there's someone there. And same for the male, you should feel comfortable. But as I said, I'm a champ. I've been taking it all my life, but when I punch back, it really damages, yeah, it really hurts when I punch back. You might just get one and it's a knockout punch, Alright, so when my mom got here, my mom was so not cool in my eyesight, I'm not gonna lie. But the decision that Jessica made also wasn't very good either, because she purchased something from like 4 continents away. This tiny thing to help shield where my mom would be, so my mom would have her own space. Something that you can get at IKEA or Target, and you can get it in a bigger size, and let me say 20 times cheaper. What you want when someone come inside the house, you say, oh, that's what I got for Uche's mom, or that's what I got for the kid's grandmom. No, you don't do those stuff. You get stuff so people feel comfortable. You put her in a location where everyone is going to enter. And you're gonna tell me this is your house. You know that she called me over there to help with my mom's stuff before my mom comes. And she was telling me what she wants, but I'm saying, this is kind of sus. It's not really a good idea, and this and that. And I was trying to explain, if I'm not going to do what she said, I should leave. This was the first time she called the cops on me. I decided, well, yeah, I'ma leave. Yeah, if I'm not listening to you, who are you to tell me? You know God. You know God. Come on. Only God has those power. You know? Yeah. How disrespectful. So because I was leaving now, and I was calling the kids at the door to talk to me, she was doing laundry, so she had to go down to put the laundry in the dryer and things. So I was calling the kids at the door, to come and hang with me and talk to me before I leave. Ladies start getting pissed because I was leaving and I wanted to talk to my kids. So I said, I'm not leaving, I'm gonna talk to my kids at the door. And this was what I explained in the first video. When the police came, and I didn't want them to know at the time, for about a year and a half, I was homeless. Actually, she just took away 2 nights of where I used to sleep in the building. I have a couple friends there, so when I go to meet the kids on the weekend, I would sleep there on the Friday on their settee. They give me the opportunity to do that. Be like, yo, you good man. Actually one of the ladies moving, I think, but that was the time the police got upset at me and wanted to hit me. But people been seeing me, and I'm a joyful and happy and loving person. People been wanting to be in my shoes, wanting to be in my lifestyle. Yeah, you didn't know what I was going through at the time. You don't know what I was going through now until I started to say a little of it. You can't judge someone, I know lots of people hear lots of story about me, but I'm not the one to tell you not to believe me or not to come and ask me what really happened, because you wanted to judge me from the beginning. You didn't really, I think my light irritates a lot of them demons and shadow side, I should say. Yeah, my light definitely irritates a lot of people, and their mask doesn't stay up around me. I saw one lady shake my hand the other day and it was so fake. I was like, alright, I should wash my hand when I finish shaking yours. Which wasn't really fun to think, but the way the person looks at you brings a certain energy. And if you can't really tell when certain energy is coming towards you, then you might fail in this world. Because this isn't just a physical plane. There's lots of energy attached to people. Yeah, we're like magnets, and C-strings, So you have to also learn how to cleanse yourself, I don't want to make this one as long as the first. I'd rather make another one at some point. But for now, I just want to say Please don't judge people. If you can, do not judge anyone. But if you do judge, ask the Father to please not let your negative energy and thoughts go to other people. Just ask, please don't let your negative energy that you just created flow to anyone. You know, just ask the Lord to turn it into positive energy. Yeah, man. You know? And I just say, yo, there's lots more to talk about. But this is just some more I highlight, you know? And life not easy for nobody. Which I think it can be. But with people, I fight people every day. Spiritually, physically, and mentally. It's a hard road to travel. And a mighty long way to go. Alright? Always remember, the journey is not for the swift, but for who can endure it. And not every time the pathway looks shorter, it is better or you'll be there quicker. So, heart of love to everyone. And have a wonderful and loving day. Wishing you all the best. As I say, life not easy for nobody. So I'm taking up one journey, one step at a time, and don't rely on nobody for what them have. Don't be bad mind to anyone for what them have, because everyone is experiencing things at their own time. So the man with their car or their own house, they're experiencing that on their own time. When it's your time to experience that, it will be your time. Don't force it. Because sometimes if you force it, you can lose it. So don't force anything. Just take it a step at a time, work on what you're working on, and be kindful and loving to other people. Someone once told me to do the right thing is very hard. I don't see it that way, but because I think to do the right thing is very easy. I think that. But too much people let people lead them astray. Too much people are not taking accountability. Too much people is scared of what's right. So they rather do what's wrong, you know? So this is just me, is it, G? I'm not preaching. I'm just saying to be kind, loving, and respectful. I'm not preaching peace, because at some point, you don't know, you might have to stand up for yourself. If you want peace, as I said in the first video, let's start with self. Learning how to treat you so you can share that with others, and in turn others will want to be around you and give you back that same energy. You know, no one's perfect. But if you need help, you possibly reach out to a church, see what their community is about, reach out to a temple, see what their community is about, reach out to a Rasta community, see what they are about. If that doesn't work, reach out to AA, see what they're about. You can also reach out to me. Not the smartest person in the it, but my life experience definitely give me a lot, you know. Yeah, a whole lot to be thankful for. But stay strong to all of the divorcees that's experiencing a similar situation, to all of the people them in a relationship and I try make it better, make it work. You know, just be strong. Try as much as I can. I tried as much as I can do that. As I said, I have a couple kids now and they were big, and I should have left from the day she told me, which was 3 weeks, about 3 or 4 weeks when I just got here to leave, and I still hang on. So I've been trying. Long before I have kids, I never just give up at the first sight of, ooh, leave. No, I hold on. But as a human being, there's just so much that a human being can take. Not a man, not a woman. Because a woman go through some RFS pain, then child labor, jaja. Monthly cramps, jaja. So you can't compare. You see, there's no comparison. Man might have to go out there and work hard and work more hard, or try fight harder to get a job, especially if them reputation shatter. You see it might be hard upon a man them way there. But you can't compare a man and woman go through. You just can't say, yo, it's a human experience. You see it? Yeah. And that's why, to me also, when you hear Bob Marley song say, no woman no cry, I definitely look at it as no human no cry. You see it? Because if you listen to the song carefully, he never did a really speak about female on a certain level. Or that I just saw me remember a long time when I see. So I'm not gonna be a judge of that. I just say, to me, it's more of no human no cry. You see it? Yeah, mankind, we need to find back that kind part of mankind. You see the kindness of mankind, which is the human species. You see it? It's not male, it's not female, it's a human species, mankind. We need to find back that kindness that you see it? Yeah. Yo, love and respect, love and happiness. Next video so drop, you see it. And as I said, this enough really entertainment purposes. You see it, this is mostly for my kids so them understand so I never left them. Just so. And I repeat it again, I never raised by my mother and father. So I want to stay strong just like daddy did. You see it? Yeah. So love and respect again in our heart. I love to everybody. You see it? Just go and take a step one day at a time. Yeah man, Ocha usually go with the flow, you know. Don't get it twisted. Ocha usually go with the flow. But now me I ride the waves to different destination. You see it? Yeah. Please don't come in my life with your stupidness. If you're going to come around me with your stupidness, please know I'm going to put you in your place. I'm very kind and very nice, and that's who you'll know. But I'm not going to make anyone abuse me and disrespect me. Sorry, if you're going to try and come and do that, just do not come in my life at all. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone. I love you, date? Yes, I.